Hey Sagittarius, welcome back. Sorry for the delays. I am feeling much better. Super excited to be back reading for y'all. I hope you've all been well. Please do take good care if you are not feeling well. The more time you invest in yourself now, the less time you're down, let me tell you. Anyhow, I have a new deck that I'm working with now, so my reads are going to be super intuitive versus more of the traditional systems this go around. I'm using Tarot of Mystical Moments. It's a beautiful deck. I encourage you to check it out if you are a card collector, like I am. I also got a new chunk of Stillbite. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you're looking for anything mystical and magical, check out Rite of Ritual here in Canada. I do believe they ship internationally though, because I know I've got a lot of international folks watching the videos. So beautiful place, beautiful packaging, everything got here in one piece. Sweet little notes and a little sticker and stuff, just gorgeous stuff. The pictures really don't do them justice. In any event, I'm not sure why I'm plugging here in this video. I did for the others, but Sag, it might be something that you need to hear. Anywho, let's see what messages come for you today, Sag. My lovely Sages, what have we got? All of the cards are flipping to my right today. Getting my stretches in. I really have to fix my setup. Ooh, the Tower in reverse. Interesting. The Tower came up in Aries reading. Definitely not reversed though. Two of Wands on the bottom. It seems like you've escaped potentially a really disastrous situation. Let's get some more cards out though before I yabber on and on and on. Two of Cups. In love. It's funny because I really get... I got two kind of feelings off this card. I don't want to talk a lot about it till I get some more cards out, but it kind of felt at first like this is a friendship, so just a really, really deep friendship. Either that or you are with someone or interested in someone who is kind of like you two are entwined in each other sort of thing, right? So kind of joined at the hip sort of energy here. Okay. Cards. I don't know why they're not flipping or why they're flipping over there. The Hermit. What the heck's going on here, Sag? Hermit, time alone. Why are you spending time alone if the Tower was avoided with this obviously really important relationship? I don't know if it's love yet or if it's friendship, but it's important, whatever it was. What's going on here? Tell us more. I mean, you've already gotten two majors out. That's impressive. Potentially something was avoided in a relationship because you got insight into something. You spent some time alone. You were fishing for answers and you got them. Is what I'm hearing. All right. This is big. Whatever this was, this is not like a Mickey Mouse relationship. I keep using that term, but only in some videos. I don't know why, because I'm not a Mickey Mouse fan. So I don't know, whatever that is. But in any event, this is something that it's a major connection, because when I see this, it reminds me of the World card. Like, it's huge. And there's two ships here on either side. And there's something about this dynamic that disaster has been averted, is what I'm hearing. So tell me more about this. It's a bit vague. I'm hearing two peas in a pod. One of you is very soft, that kind of wintry feel, very cool energy almost. Like, not cold, but just there's a coolness about you. And the other person's a little more grounded, a little less magical, mystical, a little more earthy, potentially. Four of Wands. What the shit? Four of Wands. something didn't come together in this. The Hierophant. Sag, what is going on here? Hold on with me. These cards they're pumping out the messages today. I know we're like, see, we're 5 minutes in and it's not a lot of clarity, but it'll come. Have faith. But there's something in this situation after this illumination, time spent away, where two people did not come together. Maybe you couldn't agree. I'm hearing like you wanted two different things. One of you potentially wanted something sooner and the other person wanted to wait. And so it didn't come to be, but it's the Tower in reverse. Oh God. Like seriously, Spirit, what? Spirit or my right hand chucking cards. The Lover's in reverse. Oh, you guys are breaking my heart right now. I feel like I just heard that the two of you are the best of friends, but you weren't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be like a love relationship. It just wasn't. You're just two different people. You wanted two different things. The timing I'm hearing just wasn't right. And the choice was made to leave. And maybe this is a disaster that didn't happen. Maybe you guys were going to get married, walk down the aisle, or you were going to move in together or make some big commitment of some sort. And then decided, no, we can't. And it was for the best. Because look at all the majors out here. Just in the top row. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I am getting that energy again. That you guys weren't on the same page with something. Six of Cups. Again, I'm getting that energy of the best of friends. Like you're the best of friends. And it's almost like you're twins. Like you're twins. You're almost identical, but very different in the grand scheme of things. Like there's aspects of yourself that are so very different. I'm kind of getting twin flame energy off this deck. And the readings today, a couple of the readings today. What was the other one? Is it Cancer? You might want to check out Cancer if you've got any Cancer in your chart or if you're drawn to that title. I also feel this energy of family. Like, again, one of you wanted children. Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Heartbreak. One of you wanted children and the other one didn't. Okay. I feel like one of you two, like you could also be looking back on the good times that you had together or the things that could have been. Two of Wands, that was on the bottom of the deck earlier, wasn't it? Isn't that interesting? I think that's when I pulled the Hermit card as well. Again, Two of Wands, I just get the feeling that it's like the sun and the moon. It's like you guys wanted totally different things. Like you guys were so close and there was so much that was right about you, but there was something really big, something significant that the two of you weren't on the same page about, and that ended the relationship. Okay, you guys couldn't come together. The choice was made to not come together. Yeah, I don't feel like in this reading this was something that was exclusive to one person. I feel like this was actually mutually agreed upon. I really do. I'm just hearing that one of you, if not both of you, were being true to yourselves by not going through with whatever this involved, like I said, whether it be, commitment, marriage, living together, having children, whatever it was. Yeah. There is a lot of brightness in this connection. I feel like it's almost one of those things it's sad to walk away from because there were so many beautiful aspects to this relationship, but it just couldn't go past that. because someone wasn't ready. I'm getting like this lack of balance here where someone was not ready to go there. Okay. It's such a shame because it really is beautiful. The energy is gorgeous. But it does really feel like it's meant to be. But you know what I mean? Like it wasn't meant to come together. And I think you guys knew about this. You knew it would come to this at some point. One of you, if not both of you, knew. Okay. You've created a lot of beautiful memories together. I don't know if you've been thinking about that lately, if you've been reflecting back on that. You two felt like when you met, and could potentially still be now, but at least when you met, you felt like you knew each other from before, or that you've known each other forever. You were quite comfortable with each other. It was just like, you know, when you meet your twin sort of thing, right? Like you just like, I know you, right? But whatever, like, this ending was a crisis averted is what I was hearing. I mean, right from the start, right? What messages do we have here for Sag? We've got, you know, the basic storyline now. What's the message here? It's been a day of messages today, more about Three of Swords. I just heard, like, your broken heart will mend. This was really hard. Again, if not for both of you, for you, for sure. I just heard it's not fair. I'm also getting that, you know, whatever this was that didn't come together or what came apart, it's like it hurts. It hurts so badly. But I think there's an aspect of you, and potentially for this person too, but we'll focus more on you right now. There's an aspect of you that feels that, not necessarily that it was worth it, but that you walk away a better person having been through this, having known this person. There's something about it where you can see the lesson or the beauty within this. But man, it hit you to the core. Like it really, this was really hard for you to do. Like really hard. Yeah, I'm looking at the Lovers in reverse, and there's just this sense of like, again, like it's like you two are twins, but there was something that was holding you two apart. Like you were two totally different things in one aspect that just made this not possible. And it just was heartbreaking. But it's not like this person, like it's not, again, it was mutual. Not like it ended like one person did something to hurt you, to deceive you or something like that. It was just one of those things that it couldn't happen. It just wasn't meant to be in the long run. Not romantically anyways. The Empress. Yeah, I'm just hearing that something beautiful came from this. Like the two of you may not be together anymore. The choice was made to move apart, but it's like something beautiful came from this. This could relate to children. This could actually relate to having children. I am getting that. One of you wanted children and the other one didn't, potentially. Strength. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like one of you really, it was your dream. It would have been a dream come true to have a child together, to raise a family. Like it was just, it would have been everything. Queen of Wands. Ooh, Sag, I feel like this is you here, this Queen of Wands, this energy here. Like you walk in and light up a room incredibly, like there's I'm hearing exotic, like exoticism, is that a word? But I'm just like, these peacock feathers really point to something like you probably dress, there's something about the way you dress or the way you move or something that's very exotic. And like I'm getting like the moth to a flame. Like I think you walk into a room and you get a lot of attention, but I think you I think you always wanted to be a parent. And I wanted to say mother, but again, relationships take all different forms these days. So I don't want to assume, but it's like, this is you, but I think you had always wished to have that chance to be a parent. Your energy is beautiful though. Quiet energy, like it's quiet but magnetic, like you're magnetic to people. These cards are so darn slippery. I love them, but they are a bit slippery for me. King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Hangman and the Six of Wands. I'm gonna take those. I feel inclined to take them. They weren't flipped up like these two, but I'm gonna take them. Three of Pentacles here. Again, I just heard that was a choice. The King of Cups. So I feel like this could potentially be the person that you were involved with. So King of Cups carrying the energy of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I'm feeling Scorpio in here. I feel Scorpio. Someone who's incredibly intuitive, can read others very well. Like, it's got those feelers, right? But a bit of a dark and stormy personality. Very prone to kind of, I think, low moods and stuff. Like, I'm just hearing that ship has sailed. So again, I don't know if it's just something that, I don't think this person wanted kids or didn't see that for themselves. I think they felt that there was something within themselves where they felt they were kind of an empty vessel. Maybe they didn't think too highly of themselves, and so they felt like they couldn't be a parent. It's the energy that I'm getting from this. I'm just heard this was non-negotiable for you. Because again, Seven of Swords, this is, again, I'm using this intuitively. I don't feel deception. I don't feel maybe deception in the way that you knew this was important to me. You knew this is something that I wanted. You knew this was something that I dreamed of. And, really, perhaps that discussion took place. But you see the energy in here, right? Like that, caressing that egg. At least one I'm hearing. I wanted at least one. The flowers in there, that Empress energy, right? So again, I really do believe this was about having children or starting a family. Six of Wands and the Hanged Man. I believe there was some thought put into this. Like, I don't think this was a hasty decision. I think these people, these two people agonized over this. This was something that, this feels very mature. It feels very mature. It just feels like one of those tragic tales, The Six of Wands, I'm getting a hard time reading off of that card, actually. It's like the sweet nectar of life. It's like I understand. Okay, so this is about, you see this card here where she's holding up that flower for the hummingbird. She's giving that flower something, or she's giving that hummingbird something that it needs. The sweetness of life, that sweetness. And this person, I think there was some weighing back and forth, and maybe this person had thought about it for a long time and was just like, no, like, this can't happen. Or maybe you felt this way about this person, that they wouldn't be a good parent, a wonderful partner, but you wanted parenthood, and if they weren't going to be able to provide, it wouldn't have been a healthy environment, then, it couldn't be, right? What other messages do you have for Sagittarius here? There hasn't been really any messages. This has all just been the foundation of the story that I'm getting here. Perhaps it's that just to reaffirm that you made the right decision, that the right choice was made. That sometimes life just sucks, and it's, the stars just don't align enough, I guess, hey? Let's get Moonology. Let's see if there's any messages for Moonology here. heck am I going to title this? Sometimes that's the hardest part of these readings, guys, is finding a title, because you don't, clickbait is not cool, you know, but this story is incredibly specific. But honestly, I really do carry the perspective that I don't care about fame and popularity and getting, like, you know, 1 million likes, although that would feel fantastic for sure for the ego. But if even one person needs to hear this, then so be it. That's who it's for. So I think I'll be pretty explicit in the title about detail. Right, so let's get a card here. Let's get a message for our beautiful Sages here in this tragic tale. It's the thing, that energy is so beautiful though. Like, for the most part, obviously there's some sad bits, but even this Three of Swords isn't necessarily as depressing as you'd expect it to be. This King of Cups is definitely, it's darker energy, but it's not negative. It's just look at the contrast between these two people. Do you see what I mean? Right? It's like your light and shadow sides, isn't it? It doesn't make it good or bad. It's just the way it is. You know, in this deep contemplation. Let's split the deck. Yeah, that's the card. Look at the bigger picture. Meditate and contemplate. And a new start is coming. Okay? So if some of you are stuck in this right now and not feeling very good about it, I think that, you know, it really, this look at the bigger picture tells, or just, again, reaffirms the position in the story that when you look at the big picture, as beautiful as all these little details were and the similarities that you had and everything, the feelings that you had for each other, not wanting to have children or start a family is huge. And so that is the bigger picture. This couldn't happen. This relationship couldn't last, and both parties couldn't be balanced and happy if you couldn't agree upon this. That is the bigger picture. It is a major game changer. It's a deal breaker. If two people can't agree on that. And I'm just hearing it's better to know this now than to end up in a situation where you're potentially partnered up and you start having a family and you realize afterwards that one party isn't on board. That makes life difficult. And we're still learning lessons from that. And, you know, that's not to say that it's the end of the world or anything like that, but it certainly makes life more complicated than it probably needed to be. And so if you're having troubles with this, Spirit's asking you to meditate and contemplate on this and to really think about that bigger picture of, you know, don't look back, don't second guess it. You made the right decision. This couldn't have worked in the long run. It wouldn't have turned out well. And there's obviously something else out there for you, or someone else out there for you. I don't think that you two are on, how do I say? I don't think you have strained relations. Like, I think this ended amicably. And again, I feel this is mutual. Okay? So Sag, I'm sorry. That was kind of sad. But beautiful cards, beautiful energies, you know, throughout. So, you know, I think there's good things to come down the road for sure. Okay? Based on the spread here. You know, anything can change, of course, minute to minute, hour by hour. But here is the snapshot in the here and now. If you've enjoyed this reading, please make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe so we can have others join into this beautiful community that's forming. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Take good care, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye for now, Sag.